Hello and welcome back to Caldia60 Plays Live. Today we're playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Earlier today, we did the scaling around session, as it was titled here. Mostly was just doing side quests. Fit 30, which is important. But I do have to do a couple things before we head into the main meat, which is going through there for chapter 7. In fact, I had to swap my character. The character I'm playing as is not the character I want. For this first portion. That appears to be right. Yeah. That is the correct, landmark. For what I'm about to do, partially requires the floaty nature of this machine. You may have noticed on my map there was a mark. In fact, okay. Why can't I set a marker that I've placed as a guide point? Anyways, I have an idea of where I'm going now. Okay, we're breaking the game. Yes, Herespelg's boost is stupid. I love it. And technically, the rest of this is safe. No, all I need to do is get right here. And all we're going to do is go right. I'd suggest walking because this is way too narrow of a path to be boosting on. Up here we will come across a patrol chopper wreckage site. If you know me, you know exactly which one this is. Because I went after this one early on in my original playthrough 5 years ago. For this game 5 years ago. That right there should, unless they decide to play Shuffle, which they at least currently have not for most of the container rewards. Because Drone Storm was in its correct spot. This should be the antimatter railgun. One of the best and most powerful guns in the game. Yep, the antimatter round. And it is the best gravity weapon, I feel, in the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a lot. Or is it really? Most of these I can actually farm out. Because octopus boards are... But if I don't feel like it, I obviously can just spend certain other options. Anyways, active members. And we'll go shortly to the second portion. Yeah, this area, I'm going to bring this up actually. This area right here is the only area I've so far found that doing things like messing with your main characters party members exiting scales actively lags. I want to say it because I think I've messed with characters before and never experienced the lag. I want to say it's due to how the scales are attached to the character that's causing that lag, but I'm not sure. But I'm curious. I want to see a couple character affinities, specifically the two newbie, the one newbie that is already ranked 5. Not you, just the person I was hoping to see. So for my Earth culture research, I commissioned someone to salvage some data from a piece of the life fold for me. And in that data I found an absolutely fascinating concept, a little thing you call a novel. Considering one of her skills is called Heroic Tale, I'm actually not surprised. Isn't it just so creative? I mean, fabricated stories, read for entertainment. What kind of mad genius came up with that? Anyway, I thought of reading one for myself, but there's just so much more data than I thought possible. They're all categorized based on something called genre. Say, which genre do you like best? Young adult, thriller, sci-fi. Sci-fi. A sci-fi science fiction novel? According to the data, that's maybe this very game. I noticed, hang on, HB likes science fiction novels? Good to know. A work of fiction of relative complexity depicting advanced technology, space travel, extraterrestrial life, etc. Yes, I see. How interesting. No, hang on. Am I reading this right? That doesn't sound very original at all. Wouldn't that fall under contemporary writing? No, I suppose it's not the case for humans, is it? This might be a good way to see the universe from your eyes. Oh, in any case, thank you for the advice. I can see I've got a long road ahead of me. Earthology. Okay, that was the best heart-to-heart to date so far. In this game. In this game, that is the best heart-to-heart so far. I wonder which one this is. Affinity 3. Oh yeah, that's something I forgot about. Not every character has a heart-to-heart corresponding with every number. Oh. Like, where? Hey, how's it going? Up for a chat? NLA sure is a hive of activity. I can't remember the last time I was in such a bustling place, or when I last talked to a member of another race, for that matter. Discuss. Oh, you want to know about Clue? I'll be so happy to tell you. You might think we're a bunch of recluses and nepotists, but Clue is actually a truly wonderful star system. There's so much nature and so many different ecosystems, and the climate is so temperate and pleasant. According to old Sumerian lore, we think that the Clue homeworld was the first planet they settled on in this universe. Oh, I wish you could see for yourself, but sadly, Clue now strictly forbids entry to any outsiders. As a Cluarian myself, I wish I could do something about that, but sadly it's quite a deep-rooted issue. Offer? Oh, you're trying to be a gentle human? It would feel wrong to refuse, though. We are friends, after all. You know what? Go on, then. I'll take you up on that offer. I'm sure you'll be an excellent tour guide. Getting clued in. Oh. Oh, I already like the naming scheme for this, too. Where's the next one? Nowhere. Does not exist. But considering Lao's required chapter 5, I'm pretty or chapter 6 to be done. I'm going to assume I can't do it. We'll avoid Liesel for now because Liesel is currently in the party. But it's time to head to the Blade Barracks and set up for the next mission. Because I must have these two in party. Yeah, okay. That tells me everything. That has something to do with active members. With Skells. That was weird. Okay. We're gonna be starting a complete new setup. For my character, at least. Because I am sitting at 30. Might as well get the, Oh! Headgear doesn't change at 30. Ah! Good to know. That none of this gear updates. Meaning, everyone is still technically fine. Yep. Well, other than this character. Let's see. Is it Bulwark? Using another, female character might be a good idea. Arma? No. It is Armor. Vivid. I know which, arms I was using, though, so that... I don't need that. There we go. Left was a Brax. That's completely different than what I initially purchased. Then again, this is Prime set and not, oh, no, it wasn't Brax, it was Manus. It was this one. Oops. And then this one was a pair of Vivid. Yeah, okay. That was right. Vivid footwear. Hero Manacell. Okay. Footwear. Okay, the thing I actually can do. Ooh. I think we're fine here. I think all characters are currently rocking the...
As for Blake,
at this point. Of course revenue came in. Of course the revenue came in right now.
as for Blake,
Now, I am going to check this now. Close Comrades Affinity Mission. Pretty sure I've cleared that. Ah, the one I just cleared the last session. Change the pilot. Oh, I can't put you there. Oh, No, register the pilot to Oma. But I do have one more thing I have to go buy. Because I've been forgetting. The Amadeus is not, built at all. I only have basic gear. At least my urban's more built. Weapons. Nope. And then we have these. I was getting so close and then I realized, oh. I think it's these popping in. It's also a more populated area than the overworld. Though I could also say, unfortunately, it isn't the only the original also kind of lagged in this area as well, so I'm not too shocked. But there is lag. Chapter 7, Treachery.
What should I whip up today? That is a great idea.
More of this nonsensical.
Lindley, sometimes Tatsu wonder if Tatsu is too cute,
too adorable.
Oh, yeah?
As leader of Blade Team, Tatsu need cool and tough image.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Is Lily even listening to Tatsu?
What? Sure I am. Hey, what if you got a tan? A little color could do wonders for your image. In fact, I've got the perfect lotion for you. I'll even help you apply it.
Well, that, okay, if Lily insists.
I forget this one gets to fairly close.
Tanning oil smells so sweet and is a bit sticky.
Tanning oil? That's just plain old honey. It's the crucial step for a perfect chicken sauté. The honey marinade.
Lily! Tatsu, not chicken! Tatsu is Tatsu!
Oh, right. How could I forget?
Lily is not funny! Tatsu is not laughing!
Okay, folks. Hope you're hungry.
You just wasted perfectly good honey. Though I think that honey is one of the normal things you can get on Mira, so and process it normally.
Irina's team is calling for reinforcements?
Afraid so.
So what's the situation?
Turns out we found a piece of the life hold out in Oblivia. Those guys are after it.
What? We found a lifehold unit? That's great!
It's also news to us.
Unfortunately, it's not the core, but it's in primo condition, and every piece counts. Irina's team just happened to draw the job.
So, what happened? Trouble?
Trouble. Seems our ganglion pals have a base right near there.
I see.
Hmm.
And their soldiers have come between Irina's crew and the lifehold, is that it?
Bingo. That's why we need to move quickly.
There's no time to lose. We'll leave immediately. Send us the mission data on Frontier Nav.
I've already got it here. I'll send it to everyone's comm devices.
Good luck.
Hey, hang on. How did you get that so quickly?
Just be careful. The clock's still ticking. We can't afford to lose our best people.
No more affinity missions for the time being. Oh, sorry. 2 seconds. Sorry, phone's going off. I'm gonna take the long way. That way, if I end up taking stuff out, I can deal with it. If it says anything about the Hrisvelg's speed, both of them are way too fast. Thankfully, they can't trigger enemies other than smallkin. It would suck if they could trigger something larger, though. Oh, and before I forget, because I did do this off screen, that heads up to that specific FN point. It's in the small cave right there. Just follow the path here, you'll get to it. That you can. Know what? Just realized something with how they act. I don't want them doing that here. Let's warp to 318. I'm like, oh, hang on. A bottomless pit will, in fact, instantly warp, destroy that. So, might want to not do. Yes, slots changed their typing, depending on what you're going around them with. They swap to which time of day. Oh, win an arena right here.
Going after it. You three, cover me.
But that's suicide.
We need that life hold unit no matter what the cost.
Then let me take point.
Negative.
Lieutenant!
Irina, we're here to help.
Colonel!
We'll keep the hostiles busy. You look for an opening and secure the life hold unit.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, this was the guaranteed encounter. Whoops. Man, but I drove on top of it earlier. Why can't I do it?
Oh, they've seen us.
Time to kick it off with melee attacks.
Put some power into this
Here
here.
comes my signature.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close-range combat.
Off
we go.
Follow me.
Come on. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Give me some cover fire.
I've got just the move.
I'll run with this.
Getting close and land a blow.
Oh,
Step in and drive them down. Look out below!
Ready? Follow up with melee attacks. Here comes my signature.
apparently I forgot to
Not
equip
picking
it
up
properly.
any more hostiles.
Friends get
That's
off
good.
them? Tatsu not even break a sweat.
Right?
Feel concerned that it was too
There were
easy.
so many of them.
But they barely put up a fight. Could this have been a diversion? We need to catch up with Irina's team before it's too late. Let's move.
I didn't need it, to be fair, but I noticed I was missing something.
Looks like we've got no choice.
Water side is the safer method here. That is interesting, but I keep losing. Ah, have to be careful there. I don't know why that happened. It just randomly disconnected me. I mean, I don't necessarily need to be connected, but I being connected to the internet here actually fits the basis of the game a little more. Man, am I glad that can't trigger anything. Oh! Yes, this clearing is completely open. Yeah, I can't get to that peak.
Gwen!
Whoa, that was fast. And you were so outnumbered and everything.
Nothing can stop Team Tatsu. Tatsu eat baddies like them for breakfast.
Says
That's-
tomorrow's breakfast.
Colonel, ma'am, well done out there.
Likewise. Now what happened to Irina and Marcus? Where are they?
They're up checking on the life hold unit.
And you've had no sign of hostiles?
No, dead quiet.
Okay. It just felt so much like a trap! Irina! Marcus! Run! Marcus!
Right.
Oh no! Yep, that's another unit, unfortunately destroyed.
Oh, what a shame. You didn't fall for my little surprise.
That voice. The woman from Noctilum?
I feel like I've partially seen that animation somewhere else before. Maybe after the original game, and but before this one.
Holding back their big guns for something. Here it is.
Well, aren't you the clever one? What you just saw was only a prelude, an amusement, if you will.
Blowing up our life hold amuses you?
Well, perhaps amusement is not quite right. More like a deep satisfaction. Like curing an illness, or scrubbing an ugly stain clean.
That's technically a criminal syndicate.
Of course, the true pleasure will come from watching your real bodies burn. Not that I won't enjoy trashing these crude puppets of yours. It'll certainly be enough to tide me over for the time being. Till the real fun begins.
Then they know about the life hold and Mims.
You primate. We know all about your kind. Your fool's errand to gather these trinkets. Your race against time. Human extinction is inevitable. I could simply wait for the clock to run out, but where's the fun in that? I much prefer to see the looks on your faces. How your features melt in fear as you twist in agony.
That's enough, you Samarian witch! Enough of your talk. Enough of the pain you've caused the universe. The only agony would be suffering you any longer.
Oh, please. What would a mere human know of our history?
She is mine. Irina, your team has the others. Right!
Oh!
Let's see those pouty faces. Now!
Got him! Melee attacks next! Deploying shield! Deploying shield!
Come on! Follow up with melee attack.
Now blow!
How's this?
You're in my sight.
Here comes my
Put
signature!
some power into this.
I'll weaken this!
Almond won't go down.
Man, this guy is easy.
I've got just the move.
After you!
Come on! Hit them again.
I won't
Settle
miss this
here.
chance. Learn your place!
Oh. Get up. Oh, it got knocked down. Already down.
I just... Why would these aliens be this determined to destroy us?
Honestly, if I had to venture a guess, I'd say they're afraid. They fear humans. They feel threatened.
We threatened them? We didn't blow up their planet. We didn't hunt them halfway across the galaxy to wipe out their whole goddamn species!
Lieutenant.
I'm sorry, it just brings back a lot of emotions. I'll be fine. Let's go.
If you say so.
Colonel, with your permission, my team will report back to the city. I can't thank you enough for your support.
What was that about?
Irina had a younger brother. He was best friends with Gwyn, actually. But he didn't make it onto the White Whale. We lost him when we lost Earth. Everyone's got a story like that. Not that it makes it any easier.
Oh, I got the model. How spectacular. Back to the city. That's right. That was the weird thing. Essentially, Chapter 7 is you get the Skell license, then you go in.
Commander, we located the lifehold, but...
Yeah, Irina already briefed me. I'm just glad you all got back here safe and sound.
Wish we could say the same for that archive unit. Another swath of Earth's legacy. It's irreplaceable.
Yeah, well, so are all of you. So cheer up, huh? Come on, let's get you guys fed. Dinner is on me this time.
Okay, this is weird.
very weird.
Tatsu is suspicious.
What, a commander can't treat his troops?
If you're trying to thank us for this job, there's really no need. This time it was Irina's team. Next time it could be my team. Any blade would do the same for us.
Okay, fair enough.
Besides, Lindley cooks best.
Hey, thanks, Tatsu. Just for that, I'll make you some dessert today.
There you go.
The Spud's right. No one cooks like Lynn.
Thanks, Commander. If you wanted to join us, maybe I could...
Great. Let's eat.
Venom's like, yep, done. Yeah, that was... Yeah, 7's a weird one. It immediately happens and then... I forget 7's that short. It is literally warped down. It is essentially a major amount of warping. Honestly, the longest portion it would technically be if you've never been to that portion of Oblivia before. Oh wait, don't you have to do BFF or something? Your quest line? For one of the quests anyways. So you'd be to have been there, so you can just warp there. It's that weird thing where it technically doesn't exist and exists at the same time. Now it's 7. 10% of Mira and Matchmaker. Only 3 party members. For Chapter 8. Spy game. Oh, what was this one? Oh, this one requires BFFs. So no, not that one. Great Divide. Present for Hope. Which is Chapter 10. Yeah, no new quest. Oh, Professor B's return. Motion Commotion. And Lakeside Getaway. The Affinity mission, though. I think Spy Games actively is a normal class.
Had I known I'd be forced to wait, I would have brought a book.
Our apologies, Director General. Our blade work has been keeping us especially busy as of late. Besides, it's pretty unusual to get a direct request from you.
I would hope that warranted special priority. This mission affects us all.
If it's an official mission, shouldn't we take it through the normal channels?
Personally, I consider it very official, but both Nagi and Vandam refused me. Shouted me down, actually.
What? Then we're probably not even allowed to take it, right?
Let's hear the brief, and why they turned you down.
A wise decision.
Yeah.
You're familiar with Jair Fortress, yes? In a few days, we'll be hitting it with a surprise offensive.
Of course. Every blade on the force is participating.
We built our attack strategy around the idea of limiting casualties as much as possible. As such, we'll be employing mostly long-range fighting tactics.
That would be the sensible choice.
Yes, and I fully support it. But it makes gathering intel nearly impossible.
What kind of
Data on
intel?
the present state of the ganglion. At the moment, we know next to nothing about their situation. We don't even know if it's possible to negotiate with them or not. We need more information in order to effectively formulate future plans.
All right, you've made your ideas clear. What do you want us to do?
Infiltrate the fortress before we strike. Gather whatever intel you can and return here with it.
Is that even possible?
Any answer I give would be idle speculation. But I do believe this mission is of the utmost importance. And I also
That's a fair
believe that your
point.
team has the best chance of getting it done.
So you decided to ask us face to face? That's quite the honor.
Is that sarcasm?
Take it as you will, sir. What if we refuse?
Then I'll ask the team with the next highest chances, and so on. Send in the damn janitors if I have to. Whatever it takes.
You truly believe it's this important?
I do.
All right then. We'll do it.
Excellent.
But we're not taking any unnecessary risks. If things get hairy, we'll cut and run empty-handed if we must.
Let's all hope it never comes to that.
Just one question, if I may. Are those really your only reasons for wanting this intel?
What other reasons would there be?
Any answer I give would be idle speculation, sir.
My goal has always been to secure a future for humanity on this planet. It's as simple as that.
All right, I'll take you at your word. Let's get back to the barracks and prepare. This one's going to be tough.
Okay, spy game.
Yup.
From what I remember, spy games wasn't the worst. But the area you were going in is.
I hope you don't mind I let myself in.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing you know about our meeting with the Director General.
And from the look on yours, I'm guessing you accepted the mission.
We'll do what we can. Elma was super clear. If things get dangerous, we'll call it off.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Don't forget, you're all far more valuable to us than any intel you might come back with.
Tatsu totally agree and definitely never forget.
In other words, don't worry about us.
Of course you do, Tatsu. You're Tatsu. Okay. To the wild beyonds of Oblivia. Genuinely the hardest spot in the map. Going to leave the skills for now. Of course you were sitting there.
What?
What? Well, that wasn't a one tap. It was two tappable.
I can still pull through.
If you're wondering, this is purposefully the reason why I chose to run, not... Oh, it's also not a two tap, it's a free tap. Awesome. Good to know. Okay, crossed the line. I just want the skills over here as backup. That right there is a trap. Okay, how far does the book lift come? the right angle. As I said, this... What do you think this is? A stealth game? An action game? No, this is a stealth game with action elements. Oh, Gander, coming in. Okay, my strategy was going to not work anyways. I just want to get behind these two. Okay. Yeah, the 50... For some reason, these guys don't care. They'll see us. They'll know we exist, but do they care? No. Okay, we're dropping down here for the moment. Okay, turret. Andor can't. Hopefully can't check me. Okay, I'm safe here. Want to drop down there. I'm safe where in this spot where I'm trying to, so I can mostly try and figure out where I'm going. There's my answer. If I die, I'm going one of the other paths to see. But I think I had to come to that path.
What?
Oh, I'm dead. That's the Zig right there. Yep. Zig said no. Last landmark. Oh. Okay then. Why is... Hang on, wait a minute. I'm where the Gander turns. I'm further up. Yeah, that Zig caught me. I wasn't expecting him to. I don't see the Zig. I don't see the Gander. Hang on, wait a minute. Did I just get unlucky with a high-level enemy? Okay, that did not work. See how far this thing's range is. Oh, nope, never mind. I immediately saw that and I'm like, oh, nope, can't go anywhere. There's Sleepy Boy there. I'm out this path part. The MOVA unit. 56. I'm gonna cheap. Sure. Well, crap. Trigger. As soon as it came closer, I'm like, oh no, that's triggering if I get touched. I'm not going to like what I'm about to do, though. Can't remember if I can abandon a mission like this. I think if I remember correctly, this is one of the highest level areas to exist. No, I think the earlier area is still 59, 60.
Every move count.
Be ready for anything. Engaging at range. That's
I
the
won't
target.
miss this chance.
I can't seem to get fired up.
Infuriate!
Hit hard. I don't want it to end.
Rising blaze!
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to bring me back here. Could at least land there. Yep. Okay. That was exact. Oh! Quickly, quickly, because there's the guy behind me. And oh, this sucks. Why didn't I remember this? Okay. want to say that will get me, but I'm going to try. Oh God, it's coming. Apparently, it was supposed to be a route by sea sort of thing. I don't see any ground troops heading up here. This is the place I need to go, though.
This should be the fortress mainframe.
Think you can get in?
I can try, but I wouldn't bother holding your breath. Even if I can, it'll take time. Better to pull the drive and analyze it later.
Alright, let's run with that. Just as soon as we're done with them. Let's take care of these goons first, then we can retrieve the data.
I really hope nothing comes and gets me.
This is wearing me down. I need healing. I won't miss this chance.
Move in and do some damage.
Assault hammer! Tornado blade! We're in a good position.
Now,
Move in!
my turn. Effect charge.
Rising blade!
Damage.
Put some power into this one. Down you go! Open fire!
Arcing horn. I've hit them again. We'll settle it here.
I won't miss this chance. Tornado blade!
Sliding quiver.
Put some power into this one.
Every time, every time.
Use your aura to fight like the wolves.
This should free me up.
Oh, oops. Was paying attention. Easily started looking at the next fight.
I won't miss this chance.
Slide. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this one.
Primer. Primer. Arcing horn. Lightning streak.
Assault hammer!
Again. We'll settle.
I won't miss this chance. First, we're in a good position. Move in!
Overwhelm.
Tornado blade!
Fire Carnival!
Put some power into this.
Charge. Shadow strike.
Now get in there!
I just saw a class kill. Or a class rank for that one. Oh, 31. Everybody here is Birdie again now. I can use Birdie skeleton. Cool.
You can do it.
32. I'll take that.
Drive secured, ma'am.
I just saw the thing for
Amazing.
clearing an event,
Now
though.
let's get out of here ASAP so we can head back to the city and report in.
think the area is completely changed out. But first, jokingly, there is a random alien container here. Eight more battle points and a critic up 10. Augment. I will take that. I will take that. You know what? I'm gonna check one thing. Oh, I'm at a 24% point. An almost 25% rate. For the basic
Is that the ganglion data drive?
stuff.
Excellent work. You have my thanks.
Tatsu happy to get thanks, but more happy to get reward.
Kick Tatsu.
Of course. I'll reward you for your efforts with as large a sum as I'm able. Next comes the task of decrypting and analyzing this data. Elma, perhaps you could...
I'm afraid not. However, I might suggest letting a Manon take a look. If you'd like, we can bring it to someone we know.
I see. I leave it to you then.
Ah. To the man on ship. I know you have to do spy games eventually. I couldn't remember which one.
Hey, so...
Effin. I assume one of the ones that was saved during Chapter 5.
So you want the data from inside this, yes? That's easy. Very, very easy, you know?
That would be a huge help, yes. Thank you.
For you, I'm more than happy to help. Oh, yes. Least I can do for saving my life, right? When you're finished, deliver the results straight to the Director General's office, okay? You got it, okay?
All right, let's go give him our report.
Yep, report time.
Wonderful. I'll expect a report from the Manon then. It seems I was correct. Your team was the right one for the job. I hope you'll continue to assist in the future.
Of course, as long as our goals align.
Our mutual objective is the continued survival of the human race. This will not change.
Indeed.
Another quest down.
The continued survival of the human race. Everything's a speech with that guy.
No, that's one thing he's truly serious about.
You know, I heard something the other day. Did you know about his son? The soldier?
No. Is he a Blade?
He never left Earth. Apparently because of the Director General. He sent his son on a mission just before the White Whale took off.
If he were corrupt man, he would have sent someone else's son on that mission.
But he didn't, did he? I guess sometimes the right thing to do is also the hard thing, huh?
Oh. That was an abrupt cut of that song. That was very abrupt. Like, there should be more of that crank. Segment has been updated in the barracks. What do you mean this section in the barracks has been updated? Prospective partners. 14% complete chapter 9. Reached 31% in the administrative district. Figured I'd check just in case. Nope. No changes here. Oh. Also, there's two earlier when I was doing nail stuff, affinity stuff. This is two. I assume 4 and 5 are probably post this. Cauldrons. Oh. I want to say... Oh no! There is a quest we can start. I believe. I believe I can start a quest. But I'm not entirely sure. It's time for the demon. Plip, plip, plop. You hear that? The footsteps. Is that death creeping up behind you? Or are they your own steps as you ascend the gallows? Either way, each step brings you closer to your own end. The ending begins. Good morning, good morning. Ah. Patience, friend, patience. You won't want to miss the Bloodluster's helpful hint. Would you? You might just die for it. But first, a game. You see that toy in front of you? Pick it up and throw it as far as you can. And if you don't, boom. It's true, it's true. Listen to its heart. If you don't believe me, clip clop. Do you hear that? The footsteps. Is that death creeping up behind you, or are they your own as you ascend the gallows? I am the Bloodlust Lobster, Grim Reaper of New LA. You owe your life to me. Human Xenos, none of it matters. This rotten ark and everyone on it will end in a wall of fire and pain. No one gets out alive. Do you hear those little heartbeats? I've left 100 of these adorable little presents all around the city. And you're the only one who knows. But if you tell another soul, boom. Uh-oh. I hear Death's footsteps getting closer. I'd start running if you'd hope to beat me to the bang. Find 99 As long as you're you, the countdown will not stop. Now run and suffer. Dance to the mad tune of your inexorable failure. Yeah, too bad you can beat the game without ever actually clearing it. Ah, I almost forgot to mention something important. I left some of my feisty little babies in places that can only be reached with a skill. If you don't have one yet, it's time to pull up those grown-up pants and get clearance from that idiot commanders of yours. That's all for now. The next thing you'll hear from me will be boom. Don't keep my little babies waiting. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Ah. You can track things. Really now. You can track things. But yes, now we're on the bloodiest of them all. The ultimate quest. The Blood Lobster. And, well, that's gonna take a while. In fact, I don't know where they are. I've never completed this quest line. I never even got past the first 50. Got past 25. I think I hit right around 40. And then it becomes a needle in a haystack. Is this so much of a chore?
Yes. Well,
how can this be so much of a chore? Well, game sucks. As mentioned, there was no tracking. There is still no tracking. So unless you know explicitly what the frick you're doing, okay, I'm gonna be filling up my SD card with pictures. What's the rook doing? I don't know, he's just walking around, looking weird. I see a bunch of toy lobsters in his hand. Why does he have a bunch of stuffed toy lobsters? I don't know. I've asked him like multiple times. He still hasn't given me anything. Given a single idea of what he's doing. He's insane, I tell you. Insane. The ultimate quest. That honestly is best done with certain chapter 9 item. Oh, that I'm thinking this. It's on one of the residential ones. Well, anyways, I was coming this way for a different reason, though. There was a quest saying, someone's back. Oh, well. I'll delete the first one. And then, it's looking for a saying B is back. Oh, there you are. I've been looking you for pretty much ever, you know? Anyway, Professor B sent us a message from the future. Sounds like he needs help, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. This is one of his inventions that lets you directly communicate with the specified target's brain. Are you with me so far? I was most surprised when it suddenly materialized on my desk one day, you know? Maybe it's faster if I just show you. I'll play it back again. Hey, stuck around? Oh. Alright, this message is encoded so only Vevin and player can view it, or technically the character's name can be considered crossed. So don't either you knuckleheads go telling anyone else what you heard here. I've still got people after me. Anyway, I'll get to the point. I'm on Great Washington Isle, over in Oblivia. I need some help here with, well, you'll see when you get here. Hurry it up. I need to get back to the city and get to the bottom of this anomaly affecting Mira. Seems the space Mira occupies is something even more troubling than we thought it. Whoop whoop. Here comes my prey. Anyway, that's the story. I'll see you here soon. Don't be late. Did you get all that? Yep. Oh, good. So like I said, the spot the professor mentioned isn't really somewhere I can get to, you know? So I was hoping you could help him out instead. I'm sure you got tons of questions for him. Like what he's doing back in our time, for starters. Oh! Just when I thought I was about to finish all the AMs I have. So, where is Great Washington Isle? I guess where we just came from. Okay, I think I've seen part of the issue. It's a dusty car. Whoop whoop. Hey, it's you, kid. You finally got here. Now I can finally say goodbye to roughing it like some kind of Neanderthal. I've been living a novel existence since the day I took off in my mirror. Mobile, let me tell you. Query. Okay, so I did cross the blank threshold. That's like 99% of time travel. But after that, I got thrown back into this time period, almost as if something was blocking my way. I'm sure you have many more questions than that one, kid, but would you mind dealing with these damning idiots that are surrounding us first? But you didn't notice them, kid? Just seems they're pretty clear. Seems pretty clear they followed you here. They're probably Gad's goons. You remember that human who attacked you? He seemed awfully eager to pay me a visit. I'll be reclining in my mirror mobile in the meantime. Let me know when you've mopped them up. Would you? Thanks, kid. Okay. Professional as ever. I'm sure you've got it well in hand. Just let me know when you're ready to go. It's a salat trap. Oh, talk to him when you're ready for the encounter. All set? Not that the likes of Gad will give you trouble, am I right? Agree. Happy hunting then. Hey Gad, how long are you planning to play hide and seek precisely? You wouldn't get your grubby mitts on my tech by hiding, you know. You up and disappeared on me, and now I find you've been camping out here this whole time? Well, vacation's over, Professor. Now all that's left is figuring out what happens next. Tell you what, why don't we let your little guard dog there decide how this goes down? Well, BA, you hand the professor over quietly, nobody gets hurt, and we live happily ever after. Or you resist like an idiot, I kill you anyway. Then, I scrape out the good professor's brain and takes what inside. Choices are your pal. I've got no complaints so long as I get what I'm after. This is not happening. If I had a credit for every time I heard that one, tragic how none of them realize till it's too late. You can see it in their eyes as they're lying there bleeding out. I should have gone with choice A. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So, tell me, are you expecting something this to go your way?
Didn't have to be like this.
Got him! Got him! I won't miss this chance.
Now's our chance. Follow my lead.
I've had enough. Destroying shield!
Move in and
Best to
keep the
approach
rhythm
this
going.
on foot. I'll make sure to leave a dent. We're in a good position. Move in! Flame grenade! I won't miss this chance.
Man, that was so easy. Or like Skell v Skell combat is the way to go.
Watch me go!
Now, melee attack.
Rising blade!
Again.
Arcing horn.
Fire particle!
It's time.
Primer.
We're in a good position. Move in! Defensive step, don't get to the chip direct!
Primer.
Why do you always ask for an aura art right after I use it?
Put some power into this one. Flame grenade! Burst grenade!
Again. We'll settle in here.
Rising blade!
I've got your pepper fire.
Well,
Arcing horn.
I just took out the remainder.
Tornado blade!
Sliding primer. Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this one.
I don't think they should keep respawning enemies.
Violence 3. Reinforce.
Flame grenade!
Now that I've warmed
Now
up,
get in there!
time to get serious. Ready? Slide.
At least they haven't brought back the Skell.
I think it's time for a scout.
Primer. Sliding slinger. Primer.
Where do they all come from?
Now, melee attacks. Overwhelm.
After you,
Shadow strike.
Iron Prison!
deploying shield!
Switch early range combat.
Learn your place!
Effect charge. Right, nice. Move in and do some damage. Side slash.
Put some power into this one.
Sliding. Hit them again. We'll settle here. Overwhelm. Arcing horn.
There we go. Finally down. Dang idiots. I only imagined that the scientists that would use that lot as hired goons. Even if they did get their hands on my knowledge, it'd take them centuries to make sense of any sense of it. They can't see an inch past their own blasted nose. Science is all about keeping your eyes 100 paces down the road as you work. The moment they start spending time stealing others' work instead of their own, it's a lost cause. Bah. Agreed. Although, there are those in this era working to offer their own new chapter in history. Evan's one of them, despite all his inexperience. The future I come from was built in part by such folk. So I've got to do what I can as well. And to do that, I need to get back to NLA. But could you possibly gather some blast charge from around here in Oblivia, kid? You need it to fuel the Mirror Mobile. Oh, yay.
Enemy looks strong. How do we proceed?
Oh.
Ready to move on your command.
And to avoid all these, yeah, I have a feeling, and this is where the place I used to level to 50. Long time ago. Because all you need is the Grexes for decent 35 gear and level 35. And then you go all the way up to 50. To the 50 enemy. Though I think the Insidias to the south on the beach are closer to 40. That should be more than enough to get this sucker back to New LA. See you back there at the lab, kid. Oh, and I've got another big project I'll need your help with, alright? Good old Cross, as thoughtful as ever. I'm folding space-time here, kid. Traffic jams and fender benders are commoners. I'll be back in New LA faster than light. Speed. But I'm not in overdrive. Yeah, that mix is actually in the game. Hard to tell what actually was in the game and what wasn't if you don't never listen to the story. So did something happen with Professor B? Ever since he returned, he's been a kind of vacant. Maybe he ate something funny out in Olivia? Good heavens, is that even possible? Hey kid, have you ever seen something that overturned everything you believed in up to that point? Yeah. I envy you, kid. It seems I've grown overconfident in myself. Thought I'd seen everything in my 1,000+ years of living. Myriad times, countless planets. I watched an entire civilization rise and fall. And along the way, I guess I fell into the trap of thinking I'd figured everything out the universe. What did it get me? I fell into a rigid mindset and was blinded to the simplest of truths. Ancient note upon artifacts from all over Myria. Immediately. Do you mind, kid? Specifically, there are 3 of these objects, which will be the key. Collect those, and we can finally lay this mystery bare. Oh, I wasn't thinking there. Spirit wand, shiny lamp, and a Nopolis. These all sound like other things. Oh, what? I think I know what's causing the scale issue. It's small when you think. It will seem small all when you think about it. I didn't remember any issues with the urban. Which means I think the problematic thing are these 2. I think the problem unit is, in fact, their Hairspelled. They have way more moving parts than any of the other 2. They have a different armor layout, which makes them partially different. They're causing some of the slowdown issues I've been noticing when it's come to the scale popping.
As for Blade,
Oh. I think I know exactly what's about to happen. And that simple removal caused an issue. Let's get Chapter 8 done as well. Whoa! Maybe it is the loading! Oh! For this mission, you can only have yourself, Elma, and Lynn. It's wartime, if I believe. I believe if I remember correctly. Fried chicken.
Now that is a good idea.
Lindley, what is Lindley making?
That's not a good alarm. Alarms don't sound if you're in a good situation. What's wrong? I was trying to keep a serious face and leave it in somewhat suspense. Is it the alarm that we've hit 20%? But anyways, Doug having that his core armor is sapped all the fun of that.
Those of you that have served under me, here or on the White Whale, know I'm not one to mince words. So, I'll get right to the point. We are at war. Even now, the hostile alien force known as the Ganglia is marching on New Los Angeles. We know they possess Skell-class ground-based units, and we have reports of unidentified flying weaponry as well. Director General Chosan is attempting to open a dialogue. But our enemy has shown no signs of being open to negotiation. In light of all this, it is my duty to prepare us all for the worst. And this is why I've called an emergency assembly of all Blade divisions. To be clear, none of this changes our mission with regards to recovering the Lifehold. But in the short term, it is absolutely crucial that we protect our city. Not just for our fellow humans, but for the Manon and our other xenoform allies as well. New Los Angeles is home to us all, including our brothers and sisters yet to be awakened. In that spirit, the Manon have agreed to use their ship to ferry all non-combatants out of the combat zone. This is a temporary measure, but also a very good example of how we all, human and xenoform alike, must sacrifice and contribute to our common cause. For those of us who will fight, I promise you that once we prevail, any mimeosome damaged or destroyed will be fully restored. Troops, a trying battle awaits us, but we must repel the coming invasion, no matter what the cost. We're counting on you.
Oh, into the fight again.
You all heard what Nagi said. Ganglion forces are closing in on the city. I'd love it if Chosan could negotiate our way out of this, but we all know better.
Don't we all?
They've made their feelings about humans pretty clear.
Our team has been assigned the most crucial defensive position, the Administrative District Gate. If we lose Blade HQ, that's it. We've lost the war. We have to expect the Ganglion know this, and we'll hit it hard.
Yeah. No pressure there. Do we know where everyone else is stationed?
Irina's by the entrance to the Industrial District. Doug's on standby until we make visual contact with the enemy. And Lau's guarding the hangar.
Tatsu will manage supply lines. Use Nopon connections to keep key materials stocked.
Thanks, Tatsu. When this is all over, I'll bake you into a delicious meal.
Tatsu heard you say into, Lindley.
And you, Rook, you ready?
I'll be honest, not fully, but...
To be honest, me too.
You'd be a fool not to be scared.
So Elma is scared too?
Of course. Bravery isn't about never being afraid. Bravery is being afraid and moving forward anyway. Let's move out.
Not much else. This is pretty much, you're not doing anything else but this. Fast travel has Fast travel outside the area, last time I checked, is not canceled. That's stupid. Okay, so the true answer. Here's the better answer. The moment you walk through this door, this is the trigger. Hitting open here triggers something. If you fast travel, you get out of the city. And apparently can still do quests. But if it's a city-based quest, you don't have access to it, so you better hope you don't. Meaning, the quest that's showing, but I can still do it right now, is this one. That's funny. Now here's the question. How will the new characters react into the modern fight? Into the old fight? I assume it's the old cutscene.
This is Brigadier General Jack Phantom, Supreme Commander of the Defense Force of the Colony of New Los Angeles.
Colony of New Los Angeles.
Supreme what? Where are all these titles coming from?
He's trying to lay on some gravitas. He wants to sound like the leader of a huge organized army.
Yeah, but Brigadier General?
That is actually a term.
I guess. Brigadier General. Maybe if he, like, waxed his mustache up a bit.
You forget, Lynn. Commander Vandom is literally Lynn. He's essentially Lynn himself. He'd rather be doing anything but commanding an army.
Open fire!
It started.
All right, remember. Our job is to destroy any ganglion that so much as think about going through the gate here and infiltrating the city. Got it?
Roger.
Tatsu is Roger too.
Tatsu is Roger too. Tatsu Roger.
They've seen us.
Where's my skill? I don't. Do I really need my skill?
Put some power into this. We're in a good position. Move in.
Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this.
Primer!
Sorry. Can't seem to get fired up.
Defensive stance.
Move in and do some
Put
damage.
some power into this.
Apparently Lynn is not being a good player.
My adrenaline.
Oh, I did forget one thing.
Tornado blade.
Rising. Nice. Move in and do some
Put some
damage.
power into this. First grenade. I won't miss this chance.
Side slash. Slide.
Rising blade.
Uh,
Use melee attacks.
Now it's my turn.
think it's time for a escape. Look out below! Step in and drive them back. Burn your place! After you. After you.
Use an aura. Get control of the back.
Watch me go!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Deploying shield! Best to approach this on foot.
Shadow strike.
Magnum Edge!
Side slash.
Tornado Blade! Rising Blade! We're in a good position. Move in! Rising Blade!
Primer.
Assault Hammer! Flame
Grenade.
Grenade!
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Defensive stance!
Now.
Tornado Blade! Put some power.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I'm like, where's Lynn?
Focus is improving. It's time. No quitting allowed.
Side slash.
Flame Grenade!
Fail is 50, good is 50%, or full percentage of, or mostly full percentage of health. Perfect is a revive with a full, 1000 EP return.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I think it's time for a scout. Deploying shield! After you!
Oh,
Fire Carnival!
Primer.
After you! Step in and drive them back. Look
Now
out
it's my
below!
turn.
Gain insight.
and there we go. That's it for that section.
Here's the next wave!
Yeah, so many, too many.
Hold your ground. We're the last line between them and human extinction. We can't let them pass.
As you wish.
Oh,
We should weaken them just to be safe.
It's sure to work now.
Fire Carnival! Flame Flow!
Ione, we're in a good position. Move in! Look out below! After
In my
you!
sight.
I've had enough. Deploying shield!
Come on.
Deploying shield!
Move in and strike. Come on.
After you!
Deploying field.
After you!
We've got the edge.
Best to approach this on
One
foot.
float ends it all. That's how you made. You can do it.
Assault Hammer! Flame Grenade!
ah,
Fire Carnival!
Rising Blade! Infuriate! Magnum Edge! Tornado Blade! Rising Blade! We're in a good position. Move in! Rising Blade! Burst Grenade!
Deploying field. We've got the edge. You're in my sight.
I think it's time.
Where did it all come from?
That's how you made.
I've had
You can do
enough.
it. One float ends it all.
wait, there's another one?
Flame Flow!
Ione. Look out below! Got him! Burn your place!
So, pick down today's menu win?
Not
Yeah, that taunt is one of the better ones just because of the extra damage.
It didn't have to be like this.
Melee attacks next!
It is always raining. I'd bring that up right now. Too easy.
Not so many bad aliens now.
It seems like it's working, Elma. The east gate is gonna hold.
Where are they all? Could this really be all they have?
Elma?
Sorry. Yeah, so far so good. Let's keep it up.
Right.
I think Elma's correct.
Seen us.
Impact Galders.
Staggering!
How's this?
You're in my sight! Switch to close-range combat.
After you! After you!
Come on!
Oh, change from the one to the other.
Victory is ours!
Galders are done.
All right. Who's next?
Stand down, Lynn. We've cleared the area.
No further hostile signatures detected. All enemy craft in the combat arena has been destroyed.
Roger that.
We did it? We did it!
I think you're right. That was way too few
No
troops.
way.
They must be testing our defenses.
Ugly aliens got one look at Hero Pan Tatsu and surrendered.
Nah, I doubt that.
Something tells me no.
Stop that lie, Tatsu.
Absolutely huge and it's airborne and coming in fast. The enemy are planning to attack LOA from above.
I knew it. The ground attack was a feint. Everyone, we need to get back to the city.
We're fighting inside the city?
I know, Lynn, I know. We tried to avoid it, but now we have no choice. Better to risk damaging the city than losing it altogether.
The hostile forces have crossed the perimeter. They've entered LOA airspace.
Ooh. Dropping something now.
Panic! Everyone panic!
Let's move.
Roger.
Missiles! Take them out!
Damn it. It was a direct hit. Lost him.
The second we find that core, I'll bring you back first. I swear it.
No.
They're inside the walls? Mobilize all internal security. Any and all fighters on standby.
Hey, that's us. Let's go help. artifact unprotected. Wang's team can handle it. They need us out there. Yes, sir!
That's a suspicious move. You know you're guarding something important, and then... I know, so partly orders that do sound like they have been changed, but why would you move from a position you know needs to be guarded?
Are you telling me you losers can't even handle a bunch of humans?
Please, Targon wants to join fight.
What? Why would you want to do that? Although, I suppose if we don't pitch in now, that fool Luxar will never get off our backs. Very well. Have it your way. Looks like a number of enemy scales have entered the city.
Suggest taking them head on.
Agreed. Let's give every ganglion we can find a nice, warm welcome.
Roger that.
Elma, we got a situation in the commercial district. Two really nasty SOBs. They're tearing through everything we've fallen them. Secure your area and get over there ASAP.
Copy that. We're on it.
Can I go this way?
We've been discovered. Melee attacks next.
Now, my turn.
Got him.
Destroy. Move in and strike.
Put some power into this thing. Reinforcements? Step in and drive them back. After you.
That's how to escape.
After you.
You can do it.
After you?
Fight like
Look out below. After you. I got enough.
fight like two.
After you.
Target one.
Got him.
Deploying field. Got the edge. Huh?
Fight like two.
There we go. Take on a couple, trigger the wall.
You're right to be afraid, little girl. Let's kill her first.
Lynn, stay calm. Don't let them into your head. We've faced worse than this before, and we've won every single time. Don't forget that.
I know.
There's a run option.
You're right.
I wouldn't do that.
It's much easier to be brave with you guys here. Sorry to worry you. I'll be fine. Now come on. Let's kick some ganglion butt.
How touching. The bossy one with the silver hair. She looks like she must be the leader. Alright, doggone. I've changed my mind. Kill her first.
No, I think I'm gonna. You're the one that's gonna fall.
Look out below! Melee attacks next!
Small guy.
We can just take them with gunfire. After you!
Oh. Why did I? And now. No. Oh, I am now targeting him.
You're in my sight.
You have a light scout. Why are you? I might need to swap what items are on Lynn's on that urban. It's a low. 50 doppelgangers. Where? Cockpit. I let the other two deal with that while I 1v1 the big guy. For the most part.
Primitive worms!
Looks like you underestimated your enemy. You two are the only ones left.
And? You expect me to kiss your hand and beg for my life? I'd rather laugh my way to the grave!
Please, no.
Wait. We don't have to continue like this.
What are you waiting for? Lost your nerve?
You're more useful alive.
What?
Go back to your people, your masters. Tell them we want no further conflict. Tell them the humans are willing to negotiate. That we can find common ground and coexist here, peacefully.
Don't tell me you honestly think you've won here, do you?
Oh.
What was that explosion?
Colonel, this is bad. They got the alien scout. They smashed into the hangar and got the scout.
Got the scale. Oh no. Mechs are just scouts in this universe. Ah. Ah. Supposed prince can wield a saber. And unfortunately, the one weapon you will never actually get. Well, no, technically it's part of the pike set. Never mind. I was about to say, I don't think you actually ever used that weapon. It's no one of the Photon Nagata, though. Which is what I assume it's supposed to be. And that's how they quickly got it. Honestly, kind of similar to how, I guess, Blade has been handling it with how the game goes. Technically, it's a small group of technically 3 to 4 people doing a thing.
All so they can lay claim to a single scalp? Was this truly necessary? I have become party to madness.
Your target was the mech all along.
Oh, you're so quick. I can see why they made you the leader. And now the Vita is ours. So
The Vita.
You didn't win anything. You lost.
You sure about that?
Huh?
Your people managed to swipe that alien mech out from under us. I'll give you that. But our mission was to repel the invasion and defend New LA at all costs. Nothing more, nothing less. In that, we succeeded.
For now, maybe.
But you were sent here to take the city. And as far as I can tell, it's still standing. So I'd say you're the only loser here. Now crawl home.
You might have been a decoy, but you're still the losing end of the decoy.
Hurry up and go, before I change my mind.
Our people can't coexist peacefully. We can't coexist, period. It's us or you arrogant worm. No negotiation, no compromise, and no mercy!
Seems weird to spout that.
Irina! Gwyn! Thank God you're both alright.
Yeah, we made it back, but Marcus wasn't so lucky.
What happened?
He took an enemy missile barrage.
What? He's gone?
Listen, Lieutenant. We're going to find that Lifehold core. And when we do, Marcus will be the first one back in a brand new state-of-the-art MIM. I promise.
Suggest he gets the latest young and rugged model. Suggest he gets the latest hip and fashionable model. Lighten it.
Something like Gwyn, only a bit more handsome.
And maybe a little taller and slimmer, but with bigger muscles.
Thanks, guys. No, seriously. Thanks.
I like this idea. We'll find Marcus the handsomest, strongest, most un-Gwyn-like mim around.
Oh, you too now?
So,
Poor Gwyn.
we lost the alien scout.
Well, last I heard, we weren't even sure what it was. Doesn't seem like much of a loss to me.
If only it were that simple.
Ma'am,
The important thing is, we managed to repel the invasion force.
Yeah.
We're still alive, and NLA's still standing. I'll take
We
that
don't
as
know the full details on if it was a
Hell yeah.
proper
Colonel's
loss or
right.
not.
We did good here today. We won.
Yeah, you're right.
So hey, why don't we all go report back to HQ together?
Sure. Sounds good.
Actually, Irina, you guys should go on ahead. I have an errand to run with my team first.
Roger that. Then we'll see you back at headquarters in a bit. Colonel.
Let's go check out the hangar.
Right.
Ah. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Oh, check the hangar. See what happened.
Stupid worms. I'll kill every last one of them. Every last one of them! I'll kill them with my own bare hands if I have to.
Interesting. That one really, really doesn't like humans.
There's no excuse. This wouldn't have happened if I didn't order my men to leave their posts.
You were just trying to help. It's okay. We should count ourselves lucky we ended up with so few casualties.
Sorry to break up the love-in, but you know, there must be something to that skell if they were this worried about it.
Yes.
I wonder.
The bigger question is how they even knew we had it, and how did they know exactly where we were keeping it? No way.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, well, I wonder. Wonder if my thought... that thought is aligning with mine. Yeah, completely, Sado.
Last, the Great One's divine vessel is mine.
Divine vessel is his. I like how there's one about something immaterial thing, God for an earlier quest line here, and then we have Luxor here just spouting about, oh, Great One.
I am yours to command.
Like, oh, how simple is it, really? Dragon and Reed. Unfortunately, too unique of a design that we'll never actually see anything but the occasional work. Oh, Manhunt. I think I know exactly which one that is, and I might try and get it done before the end of this. Everything is here! Both of the, I will say, both of these are really quick if you know what you're doing, so I'm gonna get these done now.
Look who's
Whoa!
here. Perfect time.
That was a
Turns out
weird
I've got a
glitch.
mission that's right up your alley.
In other words, something dangerous?
Yeah.
See? You're perfect for it. Now then, remember the night the ganglion hit us?
Yes, it was just yesterday.
A pair of Xenos. Real bad apples. A big old lug and one nasty little lady.
Doggone and Reese, I think it was.
There's no forgetting those two.
Yep, that's them. We just got word they've been spotted skulking around Noctilum.
Could they be planning another attack?
That or who knows what. Whatever they're up to, I can tell you, it ain't gonna be good for us.
Muscle Man not worry his
Yep,
mustache
okay, so
hair's
this
gray.
is the quest I thought it was. This will be done in 2 seconds.
Those two are no pushovers. We fought them once and we beat them once. We're the best choice to take this on.
Okay.
We'll leave immediately.
Thanks, Colonel.
Few seconds, I do have to do one thing. Sorry, I just had to get up and put my watch on the charger. Okay. Now this quest is the fun one. Yeah, this is... Yeah, hang on. Let me check Chapter 9. I think I also know which one Chapter 9 is by the idea. Civilum. So, yeah, that's a fight with some mechs, to say the least. Well, I would like my current build. It's not complete yet. Cross the cutscene threshold.
It's still smoking.
Bad guy's campfire.
The residual heat signatures confirm it. This fire was active until just recently.
It's strange. The campfire doesn't strike me as their style.
No.
Heard something.
Someone's coming. Everyone, hide!
Continue the cutscene.
Looks like we're too late. Damn it. Those two could be anywhere. Come on. That guy's the size of a mech. There can't be that many places for him to hide. Whatever. We'd better report to the captain.
soldier's definitely ganglion.
Elma, did you hear that? Guys the size of a mech.
And they're looking for a pair.
But why would Dogon and Reese... I mean, they're ganglion too, right?
Maybe they deserted after bitter defeat courtesy of Tatsu.
Courtesy of who? Still, it does sound like they're after our targets.
Everything we've heard seems to point that way.
That leads me to
Maybe we
believe
should
it's
shake
not
those two
them,
down
though.
for intel. See what they know.
What do you think?
Agree.
We should be able to handle a couple of grunts easily enough. Let's see what we can find out.
Melee attacks next!
Now, it's my turn! Now, melee attack!
I'll put some power into this one.
One blow ends it all!
After you!
Nice! Gonna do some damage!
After you! I'll put some power into this one.
I notice I can't use any of the quick charges while in skill. That's fine,
It's
but
no use.
Now then, who are you chasing and why?
We'll never talk, human scum.
I don't think you understand. This isn't a request.
Target sighted. All units rally at point 49.
You hear that?
Let's move.
What should we do about these two?
Knock them out and leave them.
knock them out and leave them. Oh no. Next to the... Leave them next to the, mouth say... State... The slavery nests of, Marlboros and what have you.
Looks like we've got no choice.
I'm not even in the here. I'm not even in the right spot. Oops. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm not even in the correct spot. Oops. It's the other cave. Oh, quest item. 3D printer. Well, I'm thinking about it. I did get one of an item I didn't already have. Ah, from the wreckage, the 3D printer.
It's not our pair after all.
Yeah, but who are they?
Humans? What are they doing here? Who cares? Wipe them out.
Uh-oh. Looks like we have no choice.
Nope, no choice. Bye, Tatsu. Just sees Tatsu leaving in the corner.
Melee attacks next!
I'll weaken them. Follow me.
Look out below!
What just happened?
After you!
There's way too many of those attacks. I'm surprised I've never used these in the slightest. Oh, it's back up. Pretty few.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Something. Something glitch.
After you. Step in and drive them back. Look out below.
Now, my turn.
Victory is ours.
And there they go. Apparently I had targeted a completely different set of enemies.
I'm sorry if we frightened you. My name is Elma. And you are? Are we correct in assuming that the Ganglion are after you? If so, we might be able to help. We come from a planet called Earth, but now we're fighting the Ganglion here on Mira.
Really?
Pay them no heed, Rock.
But Celica, they just beat up those bad guys.
It matters not. I shall not be fooled again.
Well, either way, it's not safe here.
Express some worry.
Don't flatter us with your hollow kindness.
Listen, I understand that it may be hard for you to trust a random pack of strangers. But we really do want to help if we can. I hope you can believe us.
Come on, Celica. They seem alright, don't they?
Perhaps, but...
Oh, Rock the gentle giant.
Tatsu, pleased to make acquaintance of new friend Celica.
New friend?
And you are... a Nopon?
Indeed. Friends saved Tatsu from nasty Ganglion.
Just like they saved us.
Yes, so if Tatsu is trusting friends, Celica can too. No Pon's honor.
No Pon's honor. Not Pon's honor.
Well... You might say that we're fugitives of a sort. Ones that are running low on hiding places.
Our city, New LA, is home to many races besides humans. Both of you would be welcome there.
Many races. I only
There's no
count
pressure, of
4.
course. You can stay or leave as you see fit.
Thank you. That is most
At this
kind.
current moment.
My name is Celica.
And I'm Rock. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lynn. Here.
Talk
these
about a
are
voice
coordinates
that
for
never
your-
matched the
Can you
character
do that?
model. Rocks.
I believe the two of us can manage, yes.
Then we'll see you back home. Take care, you two.
Rock is good character. Hang on. Okay. Delete that. I don't need that anymore. Integrated power plant. Oh, I think technically Silica requires a couple things. I might have to save the Nagi Affinity mission for another time, though. Manan and not fun. Talking to Rock. I don't remember what Rock's actual
Hello, everyone.
species is.
Hey! Over here!
How do you like the city so far?
It's rather overwhelming, to be honest. But Rock seems quite content, so... we'd like to stay if that's permissible.
Of course. And whatever you need, just let us know, okay?
Anytime Celica have a problem, Team Tatsu have the solution.
Yep.
You have our gratitude.
Now, that's a question, because I forgot to add a character. After knowing which one it is, how does Celica react if... I think because I want to believe Celica is of a certain race. Or a species. Oh, and here's the other affinity mission. This is the one I definitely will be getting now. Oh, never mind. Can't do it. I'm not 44 yet. Of course. Of course I can't get the character I am. Whose story I like the best. out of them. I knew I was gonna grab it as soon as I went this way. It's part of the reason I even know this path. Or at least unlock Nagi. Because, yeah, if I look at the active members list, it's Nagi. Hang on. Did that require a chapter? No, it requires chapter 9. Okay. So I couldn't do that anyways. Should have remembered that. Nope. You're not character that needs to be finished. Oh, it's not that unit's not damaged. Okay, that's what I was worried about. That unit's damaged or destroyed. No, it's out of. It does run through its fuel tank fairly quickly. Oh. Nagi time. The last quest I need for my build to work.
Is this about a new mission?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Commander? You don't sound like your usual self.
If Mustache Friend have troubles, maybe Tatsu can help.
Right. We're alone here, yeah? Just your team?
Yes, just who you see here.
Okay, then. This mission is sensitive stuff. Need to know for your ears only, etc. Alright?
What is it? Did something happen?
I won't beat around the bush. Nagi's gone missing.
Nagi's gone missing.
It's been 6 hours since we lost contact. He was out inspecting the lifehold remains we found in Primordia.
Wait a sec. He did not go out there alone.
He had a team of Harriers escorting him. Their last transmission was, in combat with the Ganglion, and then, nothing. Which I'm sure you'll agree does not bode well.
Nope.
At the
Let's
same
get
time,
over there.
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, especially ones that could start a panic.
What? Of course not. He's probably just hunkered down somewhere waiting for backup.
Look, I'll do my best to keep this under wraps while you check it out. But we need you to hurry. Find him.
Yep.
Understood. We'll leave right away.
Here I am, doing this because I don't care. The thing I need is not even there. Yeah, genuinely next chapter quest. Chapter 9 is where everything opens. So I'm gonna take a couple, probably after this stream will probably be at least if I'm talking at a live point of view, might be a couple days. Might wait till probably Wednesday or Thursday. I might still do some occasional stuff, just for, you know, running through the occasional item. What am I doing? It's at North Point Beach. I've come across this one. This one I always partially show off early on, because it's right there. And 2, I do take that path up. That's a couple damaged weapons.
This is where Secretary Nagi's last transmission came from.
Right. His escort team had arrived, and they were engaged with a ganglion here.
But Tatsu not see anyone.
Elma, I'm picking up a residual heat signal. This battle must have went down recently. The signal just spiked. What the heck is going on?
Let's go find out.
More battle. I would like to note, all the enemies there are ganglion, by the way. Not a single one is a not a Harrier team. Oh, there's a couple.
Is this all you, sir?
It wasn't enough to save them. I lost soldiers. Good ones.
Those Harriers were your escorts, sir. Keeping you alive was their mission. I'm sure they have no regrets.
He never would have let this happen.
With respect, comparing yourself to those who are no longer with us won't get you anywhere, sir.
But Tatsu is glad Secretary is safe. Team Tatsu should hurry and tell Mustache Man.
I suppose you're right. Do me a favor. Head back to the city and file a report on all this.
You're not coming with us, sir?
There's something I need to do first.
Sir. It's nice to be reminded we've got a leader worthy of the position.
I'll hang on to these until you're all revived. Until then, rest well, soldiers.
I like how technically, if you look at Nagi, Vandam, and Director General Chisan, that you have almost 3 different variables of a leader in of a current leader. Through Steam Edge increases TP by 40 when at morale level 1 or higher. It is also one of the best appendage breakers. If you were wondering why I kept battle points on standby, that is why. Oh, what is this stand? Samurai Soul. Adds AoE to melee auto attacks and boosts auto attacks upon taking damage. Reduce secondary cooldown. Interesting. Don't need that though. But with that, I have the best weapon skill in the game. Second best skill in the game for this class, or best skill for this class in the game. That is my appendage breaker. That is, I don't have to worry about TP. And now I can spam that. That's gonna be fun. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's session. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. The next time we meet, I'm hoping to do couple quests that I've already started working on and get into chapter 9. Chapter 9, well, that is the hope. Potentially, as I said, but that technically that stream would be later in the week if I I might still do a stream, probably a shorter stream of quests that will just entail some of the quests I've similarly already started and just finished them. So that would be the Mia one. Well, also potentially any extra leveling depending on how high or low I'm at that point. Especially as the game continues to progress. I'm hoping, honestly, at this point, I'm hoping to be 50 for a couple reasons. One, scale reasons. Two, chapter requirement reasons. I'd be about 6 levels ahead, and that will fit really well. But it will take a little while at this point, so though the recorded portion won't necessarily care for that. It might be out as soon as the next day I would be uploading these on, which most likely is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So there's that. Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.